What it do, wrestling world? Welcome to another show of Over the Top Rope Wrestling. It's your boy, Mr. Steel, Yo Dibs. And also, I'm joined by the other host of this show, the one and the only, Tantalizing, Tony.
I am your YouTube champion, as well as the TWF World Heavyweight Champion. It's your boy. That's right. The Tantalizing one. We're here with my man, JB, aka Mysterio Dibs. We are here on a Elimination Day Saturday. Let's get it crack-a-lacking.
Man, let's get it popping. It is Elimination Chamber. We're going to try to be on just for an hour, try to get everything that we got to get into this show. We don't want y'all to miss the kickoff or anything. But before I go on, two things I want to say. Number one, I was at SmackDown last week. The SmackDown you saw last week and the SmackDown you saw last night were both in New Orleans. I was on the ramp, high-fiving Naomi, Jey Uso, Ricochet, all them. Okay, that's out the way. Good morning, Miss Sims. How you doing? Mr. Terrell?
That's Liera. Good morning, Miss Liera.
Liera. That's why I said Miss Sims, because I didn't want to mess the name up.
And just a program note, just you guys know, directly after this show is over at 11:30 a.m. Eastern on my channel, exclusively live stream watch along from 11:30 until it goes off the air. So we got a long day of wrestling.
Also, before we get into our first topic, a special gift from myself and Tantalizing Tony. SmackDown tickets go on sale Tuesday for WrestleMania, but there's a pre-sale happening in 57 minutes. 57 minutes, there's a pre-sale for SmackDown and Hall of Fame tickets. It's 2 for 1. And I'm going to give you 2 pre-sales. Number 1, Reigns. Yes, Reigns. Pre-sale code, Reigns. Number 2, pre-sale code, The Boss. Those are 2 pre-sale codes in 57 minutes this morning to date. If you're going to WrestleMania, you're going to be there on a Friday. Boom. There you have it. You can thank us later. Now, let's get into it. Speaking of the Hall of Fame, speaking of SmackDown, it was announced yesterday morning that the Undertaker is being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. This is the right move. This is more than worthy. It's the right time because it's in his home state of Texas. I think this is going to bring more people to come to WrestleMania now. Tantalizing, I pass it to you. Get your thoughts about the Undertaker going to the Hall of Fame, memories, all that good stuff.
Oh, yes, the Undertaker. Oh, finally going to the Hall of Fame. Oh, his career will now rest in peace. Listen, this is what we waited for. The game is now stepped up. Now we have a conundrum on our hands because we have the Phenom, the Ministry of Darkness, the American Badass, Big Evil going into the Hall of Fame at the biggest WrestleMania arena we've had up to date, AT&T Stadium.
Correct.
What does that mean for us? Now, we know that SmackDown and the Hall of Fame is the same night. So, correct?
That is correct. The Hall of Fame is after SmackDown. Correct.
Right. So that Friday, we'll be at the Hall of Fame and SmackDown as well because we'll be at WrestleMania. But now, what does that mean for WrestleMania Saturday and WrestleMania Sunday? Not to get off the topic, but there's another Texan who is rumored to be in AT&T as well. Could these two cross paths? But we'll talk about that later. I'm pretty sure.
There you go. There you go.
I was giving a little tease. It's like let me digress for a second. It's like when you're that young lady and you met her for the first time, and she puts their hand on the knee. That's a little foreplay. You're not getting none, but you get that little bit of a taste. Anyway, like I was saying, the Phenom deserves this. This is something we've waited for. Fans in the stands. He's going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame at SmackDown, but he will get to walk out at WrestleMania. And if you think this is just he'll be at the top of the ramp, I don't think so. He will make it into the ring at WrestleMania and get the proper send-off with 100,000 fans.
Okay, so I think he enters the ring not in a match, but interferes some type of way, choke slam somebody. Do you a match?
I do think he will have a match. I do think they will do some kind of thing like they did with The Rock and Eric Rowan a couple years ago, back at WrestleMania 32, where he will just maybe tombstone, maybe somebody will challenge him, get him in, tombstone, 1, 2, 3. They got to send him off right. So I think he'll have a match. I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, The Undertaker, the greatest character ever in WWE history, is going to the Hall of Fame. And I'm so happy because I was wondering who they were going to put in. And it only made sense to put him in this Hall of Fame. They didn't do it last year, and we thought they should have. But this is the perfect timing in his home state. I'm more than excited, and you will see me in 50 minutes trying to get tickets to SmackDown in the Hall of Fame. But Undertaker more than deserving. Yes, sir.
If I'm Vince, Undertaker's the only guy that goes in this year. I don't put anybody else in. I put Undertaker only in.
Well,
that's what I do.
Well,
I know they already announced other people, but if it was me, I would only put the Undertaker in. I would give him 2 full nights at the Saturday show and the Sunday show. But you know,
Miss Liera Sims Gamer. I hope he comes back different as a different gimmick, like American Badass or something. We saw the American Badass at WrestleMania 36 against AJ, which is perfect. So we'll see. I just got a feeling he'll be. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, producer Kira. What's up, Kira? Kira Mania.
Hello.
So
yes, she'll be here later.
Yeah, I think we'll see the dead man come back, not American Badass. Oh wait, we paused the show again. There he is, the real star of the show. What's up, Mikey? What's going on? Mikey, ladies and gentlemen.
Go.
Now, you heard a good friend mention it. There is a rumor that another Texan is supposed to wrestle at WrestleMania.
What?
To wrestle.
What?
At WrestleMania.
What?
One more time.
What?
And drink beer.
What?
Smash beer cans.
What?
Drink more beer.
What?
Kick ass.
What?
Drink more beer.
What?
And go off into the sunset.
What?
We are talking about the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And for the longest time, my good friend, I'm giving him the credit. He has said for the longest time that Stone Cold Steve Austin needs to come back and wrestle one more time. He has one more match in him. He has said that for years, ladies and gentlemen. So with this topic of Stone Cold supposedly coming back to wrestle one more time, I will give this man the floor and let him speak on this. Go ahead, sir.
I'm about to cut the best promo I've ever cut in my life. Let me explain something to you, everybody. WrestleMania 19 was the last time we saw Stone Cold Steve Austin in the ring, 2003 against The Rock. He took a loss. Now, nobody knew he was retiring. The next year, WrestleMania 20, we got the tease that he might get Goldberg, he might get Brock Lesnar. It never happened. After that, every year after 21, what? 22, what? 23, what? All the way down to all these WrestleManias. If you look at Stone Cold is now 57 years old. I don't care what you say. I don't see 57-year-old guys in greater shape as him. You have to realize this, everybody. When you're a wrestler as such as Stone Cold Steve Austin and you can adapt, you don't have to have a 5-star technical match. Stone Cold is a puncher, a kicker, and a brawler. It was very easy for Kevin Owens to get in the ring with Stone Cold and help him get through that match. Stone Cold is in great physical condition, not to mention he's on the Mount Rushmore of my personal Mount Rushmore of all wrestling. I told everybody this was going to happen. I've been telling you for years, and nobody will believe me. But now, You guys are going to get it. Trust me, at WrestleMania, you will see the Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and you will get a, oh, hell yeah. And that's the bottom line, because Tantalizing said so.
My turn. I'm going to mark out as like hell. I will mark out like hell when I hear that glass break. I really never thought we would see this day happen due to his neck. But then you got to think about it. Look who's all coming back from these neck injuries. Edge, Daniel Bryan. Who else?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, not to mention, who else has been rumored? Paige.
Yes, Paige has been rumored. Definitely. So this is, bruh, over 100,000 people will blow the roof off this place when the glass breaks. My only concern is that it's his neck. It's his neck. And I know Kevin Owens will do everything to protect him. I know he will. He's not going to risk any type of injury. Do you think we'll see Stone Cold Steve Austin get body slammed, elbow drop, thrown into the turnbuckles, thrown through a table? I don't think we'll see much of that.
This is what we got to look at. Let's do a mirror image of him and Sting. Sting, who's 62 years old. They protect Sting. They protect Sting. And Austin is in better wrestling shape than Sting is. I don't care what anybody says. He's more durable. He's stronger. He had a different kind of career. Let's just say this, and I want to touch on this with Liera. We might not see Goldberg, but we might see Brock, and I'll tell you why. Brock Lesnar has said on Pat McAfee's show he would love to wrestle Stone Cold Steve Austin. So they've teased it. You guys believe what you want to believe. Liera, he has to have a tune-up match. He will get KO at WrestleMania, and then he will finish his last match probably at SummerSlam against Brock Lesnar. We will see Stone Cold back in the ring at least 2 times. I'm telling you, we're going to see it.
We're going to see Stone Cold with more than one match.
Yes.
Woo.
Listen, I'm bald-headed, just like Stone Cold. So am I. Okay, you covering your baldy with the hat though. It's cold. But let me tell you something. This is not me just pontificating. I have a little inside scoop on this, and I can't divulge where I got it from. But Stone Cold was working at the Performance Center 2 weeks ago. True story.
Okay, but here's my question to you now. Why not have a proper send-off in your hometown of Texas, Dallas, Texas, instead of SummerSlam?
Doesn't need it. He doesn't need a send-off. He doesn't need a big send-off. This is the Undertaker's night. Okay? We don't want to overshadow the Undertaker. You don't need to send him off. You have to realize something. After this KO match, after all this buzz, the buzz is going to be Austin Lesnar because Lesnar wants to wrestle him. That's the money match. And maybe it might be at next year's WrestleMania. It could be, because it could be. We don't know. But I'm telling you, and maybe Austin Rock, that could happen too. I'm telling you guys, I've been praying for this. Nobody believed Bret Hart. Nobody believed Bret Hart was coming back. And I'm the only guy that was on Bret was coming back. Listen, this is wrestling. You always come home. You always get that itch because, I know, because I'll be wrestling in August of this year. Stone Cold, what? We'll be back. What? In the ring. What? Wrestling again. What? Putting stunners. What? Drinking beers. What? Trust me. And like he says, don't trust anybody, but trust the Tantalizing one. Stone Cold will be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Over the Top Rope Wrestling Show with Mr. Sticky Dibs, myself, and Tantalizing Tony. Keep your comment coming. Keep your questions coming. Also, subscribe to our YouTube pages if you haven't. I am Mr. Steal Your Dibs. He is Tantalizing Tony. It's our names. Plain and simple. Subscribe to our YouTube pages. But WrestleMania has just gotten so much more interesting and intriguing with the 2 Texas stars of The Undertaker and even Stone Cold Steve Austin. hey, Shawn Michaels might make another appearance like he did at the last Dallas WrestleMania. You never know, but it is getting more and more interesting, and I guarantee you, tickets for WrestleMania have not price wise, tickets being sold have skyrocketed ever since the hearing of the Undertaker going into the Hall of Fame. Now, let's jump ship to their competition, AEW. Strange breaking news that we got a couple of days ago. Cody Rhodes leaves AEW. This was something I never expected to hear due to the fact that Cody Rhodes was the number one person to get AEW launched. He was the one, you know, want to bring wrestling back into the world, you know, want to entertain wrestling fans and all that good stuff. That was his goal. That it was what he wanted to do. And for him to now leave AEW, I'm shocked. I am very shocked. Because to me, when I thought of AEW, this is the guy who I thought of due to the guy being the main one to launch it all. Now, word is on the street that Tony Khan took away his booking power. Tony Khan is the owner. And Cody Rhodes was very upset with that happening, and which is supposedly the main reason to why he left AEW. And to me, with Cody Rhodes, in my opinion, who was the leader of AEW, who is the guy that's going to pick up the slack now? Who's going to take that role and be the leader of AEW? Is it somebody from Bullet Club / The Elite? We're talking Kenny Omega. We're talking the Young Bucks. We're talking Adam Hangman Page. We're talking Adam Cole. Are we talking maybe
Baby!
even baby? There you go. Are we even talking Jay White, which we'll get into in a little bit? But what are your thoughts about Cody Rhodes leaving AEW?
This is great business. Let me tell you why. It could be a work. We don't know.
True.
Could be a work. We don't know. If it's not, it's great for business. I'll tell you why. People are like, oh my God, Cody went there and then now he's sold out. He's sold out. Listen, like Seth Rollins said, he didn't sell out. He bought in. When you're at a company that you helped start, but you don't own, and someone's your boss, and you don't see eye to eye, you part ways. I'm pretty sure Tony Khan and Cody Rhodes still have a great relationship. You don't have to agree on everything.
That's
This is
correct.
a business. This is a business. Cody Rhodes saw Daniel Bryan and CM Punk get this big money, and he wanted the same kind of money. For whatever reason, Tony Khan didn't want to match that. Cody did what was best for him, and he jumped. He's gone. He didn't have a contract. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't burn any bridges.
Mm-mm.
He still got some outside projects. He got Rose to the Top, as well as Go Big Show, which on TNT, I'll see that works out. But if he has signed with WWE, or if he is in talks with WWE, God bless him. I'm pretty sure he's a better businessman now than he was before he left. He's not going to go to WWE and get overshadowed with the Stardust gimmick unless he wants to do the Stardust gimmick and put a different take on it and play two characters. We don't know what's going to happen. I know this much. Cody Rhodes coming to WWE, if it's happening, is good for business because we might get to see Cody if Triple H can get cleared versus Triple H at WrestleMania. We might see Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. We might see Triple H recruit Seth Rollins again to take on his matches since he might not be the wrestler anymore. This is great for business. Cody Rhodes may be in the main title picture for the first time in WWE. Everybody needs to stop saying, "Oh my God," and Cody left. And listen, this is a business. No matter what you guys think, no matter what we want, it's a business. I'll tell you why it's a business because we give our money to them, which helps them to do what they want to do. It's a business. We help the business. They help us with entertainment. This is going to be good for business. If Cody is gone for good, God bless him on his future endeavors.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen over the years many wrestlers jump from company to company to company. Like my man said, this is all a business. Now, I'll say this. If Cody Rhodes is going back to the WWE, he has to be like you just said, in the main title picture. And I don't want to see Cody Rhodes with no U.S. championship, no Intercontinental championship. You need another big star for the main belts, Universal and the WWE. And that's where Cody Rhodes belongs if he goes back to the WWE. Now, people are saying, "Oh man, he smashed the fake Triple H throne." You know, when AEW started. So what? You're in competition with those guys now, okay? And he's gone. And for instance, let's say this: he's back with WWE. You could go off of that maybe and start a feud with Triple H. This is easy. This is great booking in my eyes.
I'm pretty sure that before he even put that throne up, he gave Triple H a call. These guys, listen, no matter what you think when it comes to the competition, these people have all come up together. They all know each other. They're all talking.
That's right.
Jeff Hardy was on one brand, and Matt Hardy was on another one. Jeff Hardy was in WWE. They're brothers. They're gonna hate each other. Come on, these guys wrestle across the world together. And Triple H knows the business. He mentions AEW. He mentioned it at the Hall of Fame a couple years ago. The Piss and Company. You know, Billy Gunn was working for AEW when he went into the Hall of Fame. This is business. You think Vince hates Tony Khan? You think he hates Eric Bischoff? They want to win. They want to, but guess what? Competition makes you better and it gets you more money in your pocket. This is great. This is great for business. One more thing. I'm sorry. One more thing I want to point out. If Bret Hart's brother, and I'm trying to put it this way, but I want you guys to get the context. If Bret Hart's brother Owen can fall from the top of the Kemper Arena in Kansas City and die in a WWE ring, and Bret come back to the same company where his brother died, anything's possible.
That is true. To piggyback off one of your statements, as these guys all know each other, AJ Styles just had an interview recently, and you know what he said? All of his best friends are in another organization. The Good Brothers, Impact, and then Bullet Club members, pretty much New Japan Wrestling and the Elite in AEW.
Not to mention Pat McAfee mentioned on his Twitter, congratulations to Excalibur for winning Best Announcer or Best Commentator. Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Lord.
Who's an Excalibur fan? I told you. Excalibur's good. I'm sorry. He's good. You guys don't like him, but he's got a great cadence and a great voice. He does. I told you guys Excalibur's good. But that being said, Pat McAfee congratulated him. These guys don't hate each other.
I had no problem with Excalibur. Excuse me. With Pat McAfee congratulating Excalibur. That's so nice. But bruh, this dude tries to talk the whole show, tries to outshine Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross. He's aggravated to me. I want to get rid of him.
That's your opinion, but I want to say this. Jim Ross, one of the greats of all time, as well as Tony Schiavone, are past their prime. Both of them.
I think Jim Ross is. I think Tony Schiavone still has it.
Okay. That's
my
your opinion. I wholeheartedly disagree, but I still love both of them because they're even past their prime. They're better than anybody I know, so they're still great. But the days of, my God, son of a bitch, he's broken the head.
That's over. Yes.
That's over.
Yeah, that's over. Definitely. Now, moving on to the next topic. There's a new bad man in wrestling, everybody. He ain't new, but his new gimmick it is working because he's hated. And I will see him tonight out here in New Orleans at the Impact pay-per-view. So, Tony, you want to do another show and watch the Impact pay-per-view later tonight? Go right ahead, my brother. I'll be there. But, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Cardona is so hot right now, so over in NWA World Champion, Impact Digital Media Champion. He's over in GCW as one of the most hated guys there is. But He just got into NWA, and he is already the NWA World Champion. And there are some people who were upset with this move. I'm going to go first, my friend. Do you really think, Trevor, you could sell NWA with Trevor Murdoch as your world champion? Let's answer that first. Do you think? There's no way. There's no way. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful towards Trevor Murdoch. I'm not. But then you look at Matt Cardona and everything he's doing right now. Everything he's doing. He is on top of the game right now. Okay? He's on top. To bring him in and put the belt on him immediately, boom. People are tuning in now to NWA. They're like, yo, Cardona's the champion. They want to see what's next. He is helping to sell their product. NWA made the right move. And what is the next match? This might be their biggest matchup in years. Nick Aldis versus Matt Cardona for the NWA Championship. Let me say that again. Nick Aldis versus Matt Cardona for the NWA Championship. That right there sells tickets. Two big, wholesome names. Trevor Murdoch wouldn't do that. I'm sorry. I don't want to disrespect him. But he's not the guy to sell tickets or get people to watch your show on YouTube and on Fight. Mac.
Ooh, do we lose JB? I lost JB. I still got a timer going. Hello? I don't know what's going on. Let me send out a text and see if he can hear me. Hopefully, okay, we lost JB, so let me take over. Like he was saying about Matt Cardona going against Nick Aldis, Mr. Mickey James versus Mr. Chelsea Green. So, yeah, I'm not a big NWA watcher, but I do know what's going on in the promotion, and I definitely know that Trevor Murdoch as the champion was not somebody that brings eyes to the product. But Matt Cardona, that brings eyes to the product. That shows you that, hey, let's watch this after the GCW things are going on, as well as Impact. Not to mention, we got a tease that he might have showed up at the Royal Rumble, but he didn't. But listen, JB's right. If you got time to watch the Impact pay-per-view tonight, go right ahead. I can't do another 3 hours of wrestling after I'm doing the Saudi Arabia show. But yeah, let's get to some comments. I can't put them up because I'm not in control of this stream. But let me see. Hunter Iggy says, did you see Chris Jericho's responding to Kevin Owens' tweet? I did not see that. And what's up, everybody that I saw here? Mick Thompson, Hassan, Hunter Iggy Program Hub, Cody versus Nakamura. That's a good thing. Austin Michaels, maybe. Yeah, hopefully JB's getting back. I'm gonna text him right now. Let's see what's going on, everybody. Please bear with me. Like I said, JB's in charge of the stream here. I have no control of what's going on. Let's see. I'm gonna give him a call. Let's see. Hopefully, if you guys can see me, please hit the text something chat because maybe I'm not in. I don't know what's happening, but I have a timer going. Oh, and I've got straight to voicemail. So hopefully I'm in this. Okay. Cody versus Randy. That could be, yeah, legacy. Good job, Mick Thompson. So I guess we're still live. I called JB. I don't know what's happening. Thank you, Facebook user, whoever that is. I have no idea who that is. But JB got booted for some kind of internet connection. I have no clue. Hopefully you guys can still see and hear me. We were talking about Matt Cardona. We were talking about what's going on tonight at Elimination Chamber. And just so you guys know, at 11:30 Eastern, here he comes. I'll be on 11:30 Eastern for my show, and JB will join me. JB, you're back, buddy. There you go.
I know what happened. I didn't know what happened, but did y'all hear everything I said?
They got you.
They got me with Nick Aldis and Matt Cardona is the guy. Okay.
And I piggybacked off that Mr. Chelsea Green and Mr. Mickey James.
There you go. I saw him able to still go on on the Facebook part. So I was like, okay, still on. I just went out some type of way. Like, cool. We good. We good. See, that's why this is my guy right here. Everybody, this guy. Some has to pick it up.
Make the tag, bro. Tag me.
Hey, bro, that's it. That is exactly it. Yes, Matt Cardona, ladies and gentlemen, they made the right move. Now, here we go. A guy I will see tonight at the Impact pay-per-view is Jay White. Jay White on TV with New Japan, AEW, and Impact. They're on TV a lot. I'm asking you, what are we looking forward to with Jay White in AEW now? Is this just a short term? Is it going to be a long AEW World Title run? You know, what do you think?
I definitely don't see a main title run in the future for Jay White. Not a lot of people know who Jay White is, but he's a great wrestler. He's been all around the world. Oh, look at it. You got Super Chat.
Super Chat. All right.
Hold
Thank
up.
you, man, Joe.
I didn't have the sound effects, but I got them for you here.
You got it.
Smoking Joe, thanks for the Super Chat for JB Jared Boy. We try to do our thing here. Listen, bro, you know how we do. I'm gonna do it for you, even though you know it's your main show. But I'm gonna kick it real quick for you because you know we do Super Chat. Smoking Joe, here we go. $4.99 Super Chat. $4.99. Yeah. JB Jared Boy got the Super Chat. You see, give him the money, give it to me. Do his thing and do it all day. We're rocking the show and we are okay. Got good content and that's no lie. JB, my man, he's really fly. He never quit and that's the truth. Yo, baby, yo, get a phone book. That's how I freestyle. I'm the man. I do it and I'm done.
You rolling? You were rolling.
I didn't want to go over, but yo, Smoking Joe, thanks for the Super Chat for JB Jared Boy. Appreciate that. Everything you give to his channel, it goes to expand. Tell him, JB.
Hey, like we always said, man, we help each other out. We appreciate y'all. The more y'all help, you know, Super Chat, share our content, tell your friends about it, the more and more and more we appreciate you guys. You guys make this possible for Tantalizing Tony and myself. So we thank you all, everybody who's tuning in. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Smoke Man Joe, props to you, my friend. Thank you, my man.
That's Jay White.
Yes.
Yeah, Jay White, no main title for him. To me, right now, Jay White wasn't a big sign. Just because he's not mainstream enough. You know what I mean?
To me, a signing when he went to Impact to confront Kenny when Kenny was world champion.
Exactly. I think that Jay White is a small fish in a big pond right now.
Mm-hmm.
Have a lot of major signings. Keith Lee. You probably got Karrion Kross coming. You have Jeff Hardy showing up soon. You've got this whole thing with Moxley and Danielson. You've got Adam Cole, baby.
Hey.
In the title picture now. It's a lot going on. MJF, CM Punk.
Yeah. Once again, we talked about it before with AEW signing too many people. Too many. And you got to get TV time for all these guys. And I've said it, if you're not part of the elite, minus a few, Bryan Danielson, Mox, MJF, to say a few, if you're not really part of the elite, you're not being on TV. We've seen Adam Cole on both shows every week. Every week. We see the Young Bucks on TV. That's just my opinion. If you're not part of the elite, you're not going to be on AEW television every week. Britt Baker, you can say she's part of the elite because she dates Adam Cole.
Right. Not to mention Rampage is suffering in the ratings. They're doing terrible.
It's bad, man. It's bad. 0.09. Ooh. Good Lord. I like Jay White. I just don't feel AEW is, like you said, it's a good match for him. I just got a bad feeling with that. I prefer him with Impact and wrestling. I just don't think it's gonna work out in AEW. I don't know what their plans are for him. I mean, I knew what the plans are for Adam Cole when he came in. It's clear they want Adam Cole to be one of their biggest stars, which I don't blame them because Adam Cole to me is the modern day HBK, and I know you disagree with that, but here it comes. Mick Thomason says he's the next TNT champion. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he can get a title in AEW. I mean, think about this, Mick. At this next revolutionary match, or whatever they call it, and whoever wins gets a shot at the TNT title. We're not even hearing JYB being mentioned with that. We got Wardlow, we got Keith Lee, but we'll see. We'll see. Who is this? It says Facebook user here. You can't touch Will Ospreay. Hey, Troy Dean. What up, Troy Dean? That's Troy Dean. What up, Troy Dean? Hey, I'm gonna be a big Will Ospreay fan too.
Whoa.
There you go.
No disrespect, but when that person comes in the room, please put that name up there, please.
Oh, snap. I see it. Hold on, Troy. Coming back to you, brother. Coming back to you.
Boom, baby.
Boom, baby.
After 942 days, true story, since August 1st, 2019, had not seen my bestie Jessica Boom Baby face to face until yesterday. That's right.
Oh, so you were really there last night when you said it off camera.
That's right. I was out. I had to take care of my business, and my business was the Boom Baby. Boom Baby Incorporated. There we go. Back together. The original tag team. The Boom Baby and the Tantalizing one. Tantalizingly booming.
Jessica, thank you for joining us again. We appreciate it. Back to my boy Troy Dean. Troy Dean, yeah, man. I want Will Ospreay in AEW, WWE, but I don't think he's ever going to leave New Japan Wrestling. And the other one he's in, RCW, I believe is what it's called, the Brit organization.
Yes.
Yeah, Will Ospreay is a beast, man. But I'd love to see him come over one day. He's not even in his 30s yet. He's 20s. Good God. Now,
he's good.
Yeah, my man. We have the Elimination Chamber. Let's try to go through a few matches, and then we'll talk about Impact also. Go ahead.
Let me help you out real quick with this. Give me a second.
Do you think?
Hold on a second. If I can just get this over to you.
Jessica, we just talking about the Undertaker going into the Hall of Fame. We talked about Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania. We talked about Cody Rhodes leaving AEW, a company that he helped start. That's the main things we talked about. And the pay-per-view that come on today, two of them. We have Elimination Chamber that comes on at 12 Eastern, 11 Central, and then we have Impact Wrestling pay-per-view that comes on at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, which I will be at because it's here in New Orleans. But let's get it up for you, Tony.
All right, there we go. So we got the Elimination Chamber. This is one of the main matches, bro. What's your prediction on this? I did my prediction show, so
I was kind of busy this whole week with stuff, so I couldn't get a prediction show. I apologize for that, but bro, it's hard for me because I want to know the order of the matches, and if Roman's match is before this match, I don't think Brock's going to interfere. But I think some type of way if Roman is before this match, I think Roman interferes in this match some type of way. And I think Bobby Lashley walks out still as champion. I don't see Austin Theory getting it. I don't see my favorite AJ Styles get it. Seth is the man. I don't think he gets it. I think Riddle gets it. I think Bobby's gonna walk out some type of way if Roman interferes. Now, if this match is before Roman's match, I really think Brock walks out champion and then confronts Roman after. So that's how I feel about it. It just depends on the matches, just like the Royal Rumble. When I sat there and told you Brock and Bobby are up next before the Miz and Edge and them, I said Brock losing the belt. It was predictable. So that's how I feel about that.
This is what I think we're going to see. I think we're going to see title for title. This is my pick. So, I got this is my picks that I have up from the other day, and I'm doing my show today at 11:30. But yeah, I think this is the money match that everybody wants to chuck about. And listen, if you just got here, you guys got a long day of wrestling in, because after this show's over at 11:30 Eastern on my channel, I'll be back, and JB will be back with me for part of the day too. So, Kira will be here. We got a long day of wrestling, so back down the hatches, get your snacks, get your avocado dip or whatever you like to eat, because we're going to be here all day.
All right. Cool. What's the next matches we got? So I can see. Like Becky. Take your time. Yeah, Roman. Roman.
Easy pick there, right?
Definitely. Becky. I got Becky over Lita.
Of course.
I think it'd be a good match, though.
What about this?
All right. So, Ronda and Charlotte are not going to be pinned in this match. Let me say that for certain. Sonya or Naomi will be pinned. Or we might have a DQ. But with that being said, either way, I think Ronda and Naomi gets the win, with Sonya Deville getting pinned or DQ some type of way. So I'm going to go Ronda and Naomi. I think they want to give Ronda some momentum going into WrestleMania.
We agree on that pick as well.
Woo! Now, I was all in until the gauntlet match that Bianca Belair won. I told myself, if she didn't win, I think she would win. She won the whole thing. I was like, And then the sixth person is Alexa Bliss. Whoa. There's no way Alexa Bliss should lose now. You defeat any purpose of bringing her back if she loses. I got Alexa Bliss, bro.
So here's Kira and I's pick. Kira picked Rhea Ripley, and I picked Bianca Belair, because after the elimination, after the gauntlet thing, I was like, wow, now what do you do? But like you said, now Alexa Bliss is in the mix. This right here, who knows what's going to happen? It's going to be good. It's going to be good, though. It's going to be good. So we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, Usos all the way. They are not losing to the Viking Raiders. No way.
Agreed.
Okay, so this is what I say about this. The Miz hasn't had a good win in a long time. But Rey Mysterio hasn't had a good win in a long time either.
He doesn't need one.
He doesn't. He does, true. But I got this feeling that they, how Saudi Arabia loves the older guys. They like bringing the older guys like Goldberg and Brock. And I think Ray wins and gets a huge pop. What do you think?
Well, I'll show you what I think. I think this sets up Dominic versus Rey Mysterio for WrestleMania.
Oh, okay.
So this was my pick, as well as Kira's pick as well.
Awesome.
The only thing that me and Kira disagreed on was Bianca and
the chamber
and Rhea, yeah.
I think this sets up Drew versus Baron maybe at WrestleMania, but Madcap Moss not winning this match. No way.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
There you go. Nah.
And don't forget, we're in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. That's where we are.
Yes, where we are.
Yes.
Now,
and don't forget, you might be seeing this, everybody. This is very important. Very important. You're gonna be seeing this. Very important.
Can you pull up the card for Impact No Surrender.
Give me a second.
Well, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We appreciate your comments, your questions, all that good stuff. We thank y'all so much. I will be at the Impact tonight, as they are here in New Orleans, Louisiana. Be Tony. I'm ringside, like right in the middle. You probably gonna see me. I should be right in the middle, I believe.
Nice.
Just look for me. Look for me.
Give me 1 second. Impact No Surrender card. Give me a second.
I need to make a sign that says Mr. Steal Your Dibs.
Listen,
it up.
wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Kind of excited.
There we sorry. Matches. There
Take
we
your
go.
time, man. We are here. We're not going nowhere. I'm gonna go back to Melinda Ford's. I think the whole Cody thing is the work. I just can't believe Cody would go back to WWE with everything that's going on with that company. Yeah, I know. Strange, but like we business. All right, here we go.
Let me try to make it bigger for you.
All right, thank you, sir.
There you go.
Oh, we got 11 matches. 11 matches. All right, let's do a prediction right quick, man, and we'll end this show. Let's start with number 1. Work our way up.
Gotcha.
Cool. John Skyler versus Trey Miguel.
Trey Miguel wins it.
Yeah, I'm going Trey Miguel. Number 2, Tenille Dashwood versus Havoc.
I'm going with Emma.
I'm going with Havoc. I'm going with
Okay.
Havoc. Digital Championship, Matt Cardona versus Jordan Grace, the rematch from a couple weeks on Impact. The hottest man in the wrestling business, Matt Cardona. Definitely.
It's going to be a good match, though. I like Jordan Grace a lot.
Oh, yeah, me too. Definitely.
And I love that women fight men in Impact. I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
Cool. Impact Knockout Championship match. Mickie James versus Tasha Steelz. Woo.
Mickie James ain't losing that title.
Yeah, I'm sticking Mickie. All right. Honor No More. The guys came from Ring of Honor. That is Mike Bennett, Vincent, Kenny King, PCO, and Matt Taven as they take on Team Impact. Steve Macklin, Eddie Edwards, Chris Sabin, Rhino, and Rich Swann. If Honor No More wins, they will stay in Impact Wrestling. And I got a feeling Jonathan Gresham is going to be a factor in this match. But I'm going with Honor No More. I think they get this win and something gets set up later on down the line. Kind of like Invasion in my opinion, when WCW and ECW won before they lost the Survivor Series.
I'm with that as well. I don't know more. I love Mike Bennett. I think they're going to do great. But it's going to be a great match with Rich Swann and, of course, Chris Sabin. It's going to be a great match.
Yes, sir. Totally agree. Jay White, Eric Young. I think that's going to be a physical matchup, but Jay White gets the W.
I agree.
Impact World Tag Team Championship match. The Good Brothers, Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows versus G.O.D. Gorillas of Destiny, Tangaloa and Tama Tonga, Bullet Club, G.O.D. New Impact Tag Team Champions.
Agreed.
Jonah versus Black Taurus. I got Jonah.
So do I, since he lost the last match on the pay-per-view.
Correct. Deonna Purrazzo versus TBA. Open challenge for Ring of Honor Women's Championship and the AAA. Well, I'm going to stick with Deonna. She's one of the hottest things still, no matter who brings in. I got Deonna.
What if it's Toni Storm? What if Toni Storm's the mystery opponent? Or Athena, a.k.a. Ember Moon?
Well, I might have changed my mind.
I think it's gonna be Athena. I think Ember Moon shows up.
Wow. Did you think about that? Okay. Number one contender match for Impact X Division Championship. Jake something. Ace Austin, Mike Bailey, Chris Bay. Bro, that's gonna be something serious. And Ace Austin has been champion more than once. Wouldn't surprise me if he wins again, but I'm not going that route. I'm going on Bullet Club, Chris Bay.
So am I, Chris Bay.
There we go. And Impact World Championship match. The champion, the world champion, a wrestling guy he calls himself also, Moose versus W. Morrissey. I got Moose.
Moose is not losing this title.
Not at all.
Way. No way.
I think we're in for a good show tonight from No Surrender. I
agree.
Card.
I agree. If you want to watch it, so Impact Plus live on Fight TV. I think it's $19.99.
Everybody, please tune in. I will be there ringside. You'll see me. All right. My man Tony might do a live stream.
Maybe.
Stay tuned into his show, which will start in about 35 minutes. But
yes,
before I got something to tell you, brother. Something to tell you. I got a new belt coming in. Oh yeah, I got a new belt coming in.
Do you really?
And hopefully it's in before I leave for WrestleMania.
Oh well, wow! I got some news for you.
You got another belt coming in.
I got 2 belts coming in.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Woo!
You see how he tries to wonder me. It's all good, all fun. I love this dude to death. It's my brother from another, like I always say, and I mean it. But this belt I'm getting, this belt I'm getting, he calls himself this YouTube champion. There it is. Belt I'm getting. Y'all gonna love it. I'm not gonna give any details about it yet, but y'all will see. And he's with his 2 belts, YouTube champion and the TWF belt. That's his belts. But I already told him that YouTube championship coming home to me one day. When I get to 1, 2, 3. Even Mike Bradley says he going, if he see you first, he's trying to pin you.
Analyzing 2 titles. They're gonna stay here forever. Okay?
Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you all for tuning in this morning to be on the show. The Elimination Chamber kickoff show starts in 5 minutes, so we don't want y'all to miss that. Subscribe to our YouTube pages if you haven't. If you want my subscribers, subscribe to Tantalizing Tony's page. If you want his subscribers, subscribe to my page. There it is. I'm Mr. Dibs. He's Tantalizing Tony. We'll be back here next Saturday again. Me and Tyson giving y'all some of the best content in the whole wide world. But enjoy tonight's wrestling shows, everybody. Elimination Chamber, which is in an hour and 5 minutes, but the kickoff shows in 5 minutes. And later tonight, 8 Eastern, 7 Eastern, you have the No Surrender Impact pay-per-view, which I will be at. Tantalizing Tony has his show starting in 35 minutes, 11:30 Eastern time. Make sure you tune into his show. I will be on the show also. I'll be there with him. Y'all tune in. You won't be disappointed. You'll be tantalized. I promise you that.
That's true.
There you go. For my brother from another, Tantalizing Tony, I am Mr. Steal Your Dibs. We'll be back next week, but we'll be back on Tantalizing Tony show in 34 minutes. Y'all tune in. Until then, everybody.